Good afternoon. Good afternoon. No, it's still morning. My bad, y'all. It's still morning. And I'm back with another episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I told y'all I took yesterday off pretty much. I made one video, I think. Yeah. But I slept a lot, rested, rejuvenated, got my mind back flowing. So they're coming again. So I'm going to pump them out as they come. I'm feeling it. I'm in a zone. So thank y'all for tuning in. Today is still Monday, June 3rd, 2024. And this is a message to young men. As I like to do, I like to help, reach out, inspire, give guidance to young men. Because I didn't have that when I was growing up. And a lot of times, y'all ain't got it now. And you might ask yourself, why the OGs don't reach back and try to help us? And I used to say the same thing, why the OGs don't reach back and try to help us? Now that I'm an OG trying to help some of you youngsters, now I know why the OGs, a lot of them don't reach back and try to help y'all. A lot of y'all don't want to listen. A lot of y'all think you already know everything. Can't tell you that. And when I look back at myself, I was the same way. I was a young fool. Meaning, I thought I knew everything. I already had it figured out. I was smart now. I'm still smart. Don't get it twisted. Brilliant. I told y'all A honor roll student all throughout school. Photographic memory, what have you. Logical thinker. Always been that. And I let that kind of messed me up into thinking that I already had everything figured out, that I already knew everything. Right? So, fast forward to today. As an OG that decided, I'm going to reach back and try to help the youngsters. I don't get paid for it. Trying to help y'all. I ain't offering no courses. I ain't selling no books. It's out of genuine love for the youngsters. Because I'm knowing what I could have done, how far along I could have done if I would have had somebody to tell me what I'm telling y'all. I'm knowing, and if I would have listened, first of all. It ain't about somebody telling you something right. It's about you listening to it and taking advantage of the information you get. But you can't graft new ideas on a closed mind. If your mind is closed off to knowledge, you won't receive it. You'll stay a young fool, and a lot of times young fools grow into old fools. I was fortunate enough that life beat the hell out of me, beat that fool out of me. A lot of y'all ain't gonna get that opportunity. You're gonna be them passed away from here before you get the opportunity to not be a fool. A lot of times that fool gonna kill you. So, where you going to this big war? What you talking about? What happened? I'm glad you asked. I was reading through the comments on one of my older videos while I was telling young men about going to school, trade school, having a backup plan, having some other than going to the studio. They just want to rap, right? I forgot exactly how I said it, but it was basically about the youngsters, especially the young black male, that a lot of them don't want to work. They want to go to the studio and rap. And so I got a couple of comments here on that video that kind of made me say, you know what? I see why your old school OGs don't want to help y'all. Can't tell you nothing. You stuck on being a fool. And the only thing gonna break you out of being that fool is the same thing that broke me, life. It's gonna take life to break some of y'all out of being a fool. If you make it through the lesson. A lot of times, the fool don't survive the lesson. So, what I was saying was, just because you want to rap and go to the studio, that don't mean you shouldn't have a plan B. I didn't say don't pursue your dream, because I'm pursuing mine right now with this, and I pursued other dreams before that. I had other dreams that didn't come true before this one. So I'm not a dream killer. I'm a dream motivator. I'm telling you, whatever your dream is, pursue that son bitch. To your last breath, pursue your dream. But I put a but in there. Have a plan B. Always have a plan B. While you go into that studio rapping, unless you living with your mama, and if you're a grown ass man living with your mama, you ain't gonna make it in the studio never way, because you ain't got that grind like you need to have to make it in the studio as a rapper. Pursuing your dream is not easy. If you sorry and lazy, it ain't happening. So I'm telling y'all to have a plan B, as in pursue your dream, but you still gotta eat. You still gotta live. You still got bills to pay. You still gotta take care of yourself. You're supposed to be working, what have you, while you going to the studio. You ain't gotta be in the studio 24 hours a day. A lot of y'all just wanna go to the studio, come home, lay down, smoke weed all day. That's it. Just the studio and talking about I'm pursuing my dream. I'm pursuing mine too. But where am I right now? This is my dream right here. But where am I right now pursuing my dream? At work. When I blow up on this, you ain't gonna see me in here no more. But until then, you gonna see me in this son of a bitch. I'm not telling you nothing I don't do. Hold it. My bad, y'all. So what I'm saying is, I'm gonna encourage you to pursue your dream. But while you pursuing your dream, you need to have a plan B to support yourself until your dream come true. When my dream come true, then I get out this truck. Until then, that's where I'm gonna be at. And that's what I'm telling y'all. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't pursue your dream. So anyway, let me get to your comments. So one of the main comment was, nothing wrong with working on music. Just be consistent. Fuck a plan B. Grind that shit all the way out. And you're gonna be broke, my man. You're gonna be broke. Probably already broke. So I asked him, let me know how many albums or how many sales your first project get. I ain't heard from him yet. So since you figured it out, let me know how your last project sold. I just want to know. Not knocking your dreams. Since you don't want to listen, you got it all figured out, let me know how many you done sold so far. You don't need no money. You don't need no plan B. Just grind that shit all the way out. And then somebody gonna jump up under the comments talking about, hold on, y'all. So, I'm saying like Jay-Z didn't make it until he was 26. And music takes time. Plus, not everyone sells right out the gate, including myself. No shit. Doing music, just do what's best for you. You don't have to take his advice, which is me. You ain't got to take my advice, and you right, don't take it. And most times, plan B is the worst thing to have. That sounds really good to him. Having a plan B sometimes the worst thing to have. Having a backup plan if your first plan don't work is the worst thing to have. To him, that sounds smart, logical, young, fool. A lot of times the people that don't get that they don't get it. Somebody coming that's been there, done that, telling you, hey man, that ain't no good idea. Oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. You ain't got to listen to him. This joker said, sometimes having a plan B is the worst thing to have. Like when they tell them guys that's playing college football, get your education, have a backup plan in case you get hurt, because the majority of players don't make it to the NFL. So that's just like one of them guys said, man, fuck education. Plan B sometimes the worst thing to have. Okay, and go right there and break his leg and be one of them damn football players that's working at the gas station now, will pump you on. Keep on playing. You ain't got to listen. Go and rap and nothing else, okay? Sometimes plan B is the worst thing to have because you will end up living with regret that we didn't chase that dream and we just settled. Young man, I'm chasing a dream right now while I'm at work. But I'm still chasing my dream. I'm not, y'all don't listen. That's why a lot of OGs don't want to talk to y'all. You don't listen. I didn't tell you don't pursue your dream. I didn't tell you not to pursue your music. I tell you to go hard on your music. Whatever your dream is, go hard. But have a backup plan, fool. But you ain't got to listen to me. Do whatever you want to do. It don't affect me one way or the other. Do you want to do rap? But you fail to mention, Jay-Z was rich before he made it in music. What you fail to understand is a lot of your favorite rappers had money before because they were in the game. A lot of them boys had a plan B, you got to know about it. It might not have been a job, but they had some bringing money in before the rap. Before their rap career blew up. See, y'all the kind of guys, you using your rap career going to the studio as an excuse because you don't want to work. You're lazy. You might have a baby mama that's on your ass because you ain't paying child support. You probably got your mama on your ass because you don't want to work. And your excuse is, I'm in the studio. When my rap career blow up, all y'all gonna be hating. The studio don't take 24 hours in a day. Your music don't take 24 hours in a day. You still got other time to take your ass to work and work on something else to help your career, help you pay for studio time. You know, like a job. That shit ain't free. Now, the other boys within the street hustling or whatever, I don't advise you do that. But you gotta have something to hold you over until, like you just said, the music don't always take off like that. So what you gonna do until the music take off? Camp out in the studio? Cause that's what y'all be doing. I had a young stepson I was helping with his music career. I was paying for a studio time, 6-hour blocks, mixing, mastering. I know about all that stuff because I was putting money behind a stepson of mine's dream. He didn't want to work. Right now, he ain't no rapper. That was 10 years ago. So I believe in helping folks their dream, but he ain't want to listen. The studio. All I'm saying is have a backup plan, young man. Hold on, y'all. I always tell y'all, you got to be careful who you listen to, who you take advice from. And I also say, sometimes even taking advice from yourself is a bad idea. Sometimes listening to yourself is a bad idea. Sometimes we give ourselves the worst advice ever. And for a young man to give himself the advice that, hey, you don't need no plan B. Let's go to the studio and grind on your music only. Only do music. Don't work. Don't do nothing else. Just studio. Just rap. Just your music. That young man gave himself that advice, and it sounds good to him. And he ain't listening to nobody else. That advice that he gave himself, it sounds good to him because he's telling himself what he want to hear. That you don't need to work. You don't need to do nothing else but go to the studio because that's what he love to do. He don't want to work. So he told himself, you don't need no plan B. Pursue your dream. As if I'm telling him not to pursue his dream because I'm saying you should have a plan B. A plan B to help you pursue your dream. Because sometimes your dream might have to be put on hold because you got stuff to do. Your plan B will help you continue to pay for your dream. My plan B is helping me pursue my dream. My plan B helped me buy my equipment. My plan B helped me buy this phone that I'm recording on. Young men, that's why a lot of people don't want to help y'all. And see, in real life, I wouldn't be running up to y'all, hey, young man, I'm trying to, let me help you, let me school you to the game. I wouldn't be doing that because I know y'all don't listen. By me doing it over here, it makes it possible for the ones who want to help to get it. I'm not just approaching every young man trying to help them because most of them don't want no help. And that's why I tell young men not to hang around other young men. Hang around older people. That's where you trying to get to. Don't hang around a bunch of folks your age because there's going to be a bunch of fools hanging together. Only thing a fool can teach another fool is how to be a fool. Nothing else. I warn young men about be careful about hanging around your homeboys or whatever because you get a bunch of bad advice from people that think they know everything because at one time I thought I knew everything. Now I realize I don't know shit. Even from what y'all saying, man, you deep, big water, I still know I don't know nothing. That's how I'm open to keep learning. For someone to say they don't need a plan B, that's a fool. And if you listen to somebody like that, you listening to a fool. You ain't gotta do it. You ain't have no plan B. Work. I mean, rap. Nothing there. Don't go to work. Don't get no job. I don't know where you're gonna get money from, especially you just said your music ain't selling right off the gate. Where you getting money from? How you surviving? Oh, let me get it. You stay with your mama or your baby mama. And you feeding them your dream. Most of your rappers that you see that's been made it, them boys had money. One way or another, they had money before their rap career blew up. They were not going to the studio ass out broke. Most of the guys that do that, they don't make it. So, but hey, I'm just Big Ward on YouTube. You can do whatever the hell you want to do. Don't work, don't go to school, don't do nothing else. Just go to the studio and pursue your rap career. I hope it works out for you. You know who you are. I would like for you, when your career blow up, come hot, I'm gonna advertise for you for free. By that time, I'd have been blown up to 1 million subscribers. Hopefully. Bring your project, your new album, that's #1 on the charts, where to have you. Bring it here, and I'm gonna promote your music, no charge. All right? The young men, that's why a lot of OGs don't want to help y'all. Don't even try. Cause we kind of already know, cause we were young G's too. We were young too, and we already know 9 times out of 10, y'all ain't gonna listen. I'm just wasting my time trying to talk to you. These 2 young dudes right here really thought they were saying some smart shit. Really thought they made sense. Really thought they were saying the right thing. Ain't nothing wrong with pursuing music. And I didn't say it was. All I'm saying is have a plan B. And whatever you do, have more than one way to skin a cat. Is all I'm saying. I tell people that ain't trying to rap, people that just working, have more than one job. Have more than one way to make money. That's the same thing I'm telling y'all with y'all rapping. Have something more to do than just rap. Oh, but no, you just gonna rap only because you don't want to do nothing else. You're sorry. That's just another way of saying, hey, I'm sorry. I have put money, my own hard-earned money, behind some youngsters that were trying to rap. They weren't in the studio all day. They had plenty of time to get a job, but they didn't. Here I am putting my money behind what their project. And guess what? When I stopped putting money behind the project, they couldn't go to the studio anymore because they didn't have no money. Because they didn't have a plan B. They didn't want to work. They just want to go to the studio. Don't you know you need your work money or whatever you got going on to go to the studio? Or y'all got somebody you going for free, or you got your own equipment, who knows? I don't care. Wrap your ass off. Get it? Got it? Good. Bye.